Good evening. How are you? Happy Saturday evening. Yeah, I just came back from political campaign activity. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, been to three different places in the district. Okay, so uh, you know, my fellow candidates, they're so nice. They're so fantastic. I would vote for any one of them. Okay, because we share information. Okay, like different events where there are a lot of people, so we share information. So yeah, so that's good. Yeah. So let's, if you don't mind, let's get back to the discussion about this post-Freud BLM. Okay, and its similarity with Christianity. Okay, why? Why do we study that? Because it's very interesting. They share the common characteristic because they are both ideologies. There's different kinds of ideologies. Okay, uh, yeah, religion, political activism. Yeah, they're all ideologies. Okay, so Mr. Jesus was the crime that he was accused of is sedition, mutiny, rebellion, treason, which is still punishable by death in America. Okay, so and he was found guilty in court of law, and then he was executed on the cross, right? And was he really guilty? I don't know. How about Socrates? What crime was he accused of? Corrupter of the youth. So that's the charge he was accused of. And again, in court of law, yeah, he was found guilty. So he was executed by drinking this poisonous plant, poison hemlock, I think. Poison hemlock. I've seen it. Where? I've in Alaska. Okay, I think I saw poison hemlock. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, but that I know what it looks like. At least I used to. Okay, uh, it's deadly. Poison hemlock is deadly. You don't even want to touch it. Okay, it's that poisonous. Okay, poison hemlock. It is found in America, right? It's very deadly, fatal kind of plant. You don't want to even touch it, okay? You don't even want to go near it. Poison hemlock, okay? So, just like poison ivy, right? Poison ivy, yeah, it just itches, right? Blister, which is really horrible. And sometimes poison hemlock or poison ivy, it's vapor. It, it can spread through in the air when wind blows. That's what I heard. Alright, so uh, poison ivy is just blister, which is very bad, itchy, horrible, right? Yeah, I had some poison ivy before. Okay, but poison hemlock, yeah, it's deadly, it's fatal. Alright, make sure you know what it looks like. Okay, and you have to avoid it. Whew. So that's the death sentence to Socrates, poison hemlock, I think. Okay, so yeah, corrupter of the youth. That was his charge, and he was found guilty, and he was executed. So you have Socrates, Jesus. Today they are saints, and today most people think they were not guilty at all. Most people think they were innocent. Jesus, Mr. Jesus, and Mr. Socrates. All right, so yeah, they became saints. Muhammad, Allah, Buddha, Confucius, they're also saints, right? In according to some cultures, right? And I think they are. Okay, yeah, yeah. I love Islam. Okay, yeah. So uh, in this sense, I'm kind of liberal, okay, because some American conservatives don't like Islam as a religion, okay, but I do, okay. Uh, so Prophet Muhammad Allah, Mr. Confucius, Mr. Buddha, I don't think they died young, all right, but they're still saints, okay. Uh, you know where I'm going with this, right? Yeah, let's look at Mr. George Floyd because he is being treated as a saint, hero, right? Perhaps not in the same rank as Jesus, Muhammad Allah, Socrates, Confucius, Buddha. Maybe not the same rank, but still, uh, he's an icon. Okay, icon. Mr. George Floyd. Yeah, hero, icon, idol, saint. Many people see him that way nowadays. We don't know how long it's gonna last, though. All right. Well, let the history be the judge. Yeah. Yeah, all the murals of Mr. George Floyd and uh, in journalistic, national, international level journalistic practices. Yeah, there was pay tribute to Mr. George Floyd when they write article about post-Floyd BLM events or incidents or whatever. Okay, so one thing that might be concerning is this. Uh, so obviously he's playing he's being regarded as a great role model to young people, Mr. George Floyd, and because it's his household name, right? So Mr. George Floyd. So that's a little bit concerning, at least to me. Why? Because he was arrested 9 times, according to court record, right? Okay, maybe let's say half of, well, 4 times out of 9, maybe he was innocent. Maybe he was not convicted. I don't know the detailed record, okay? But maybe, perhaps 5 times out of 9, he was convicted of some crimes like drug dealing, drug selling, drug possession, or theft. Okay? The last time he was arrested, it was counterfeit money. Okay? Again, I don't know the detail, alright? So, but that's what I've read, alright? Uh, so from what I recall, what I've read, I could be wrong, okay? So, he and 2 of his friends went to a store and tried to use this counterfeit money. And somebody called police, some people. Because my guess is that it was obviously counterfeit. Maybe not as obvious as you have one piece of paper and write down $10. Hey, take it or else. Right? That would be my guess. I think that's what they did. Okay? I mean, that's one possibility. I don't know. Alright? So yeah, he's very big guy and his 2 friends maybe also big guys. It's kind of like pushing something on people. It's kind of like bullyism, okay? I think that's what may have happened. Again, I don't know. Okay? It's one possibility. Right? So if Mr. George Floyd is great inspiration and also role model for many young people, that's a little bit concerning, right? Because in this post-Floyd BLM era, there's just way too many crimes in big cities, right? So they may have something to do with that. Mr. George Floyd being treated and regarded as a saint, hero, role model. Okay, it's a legitimate concern, right? And we are sorry that he passed away, but from there to be a role model for young people, That's very concerning, actually. Is it fair to say? I think that's very concerning. Okay, so we take 5 minutes break. Okay, so yeah. Okay, we take 5 minutes. Yes, guitar. All right. So let's continue. Yeah, yeah, it's difficult topic to discuss, right? Yeah. Hey, we just want to be fair and square and objective. That's all, right? So, uh, there are a lot of news going on in New York City, like Brooklyn, Bronx. I've been to Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Manhattan. I've been there, all right? They're fantastic people, okay? But nowadays in the news, really heartbreaking news, okay? There are these young guys picking on elderly ladies for no reason. They're captured in camera, security camera, right? Young guys, like, I don't know, maybe teens or in their 20s, picking on elderly ladies on the street. I bet Mr. George Floyd in heaven, he would not approve that kind of action, alright? And I don't think he ever did something like that. Because that's heinous crime. Young guys committing crime of battery on elderly ladies. Can you believe that? And it's just not one occurrence. It's very common nowadays. How can that happen? How? So these crimes are so common. not just in New York, right? In big cities, police officers are overwhelmed with all these crimes, and now they're trying to defund the police. Are you? They must be kidding, right? My goodness, they want to defund the police when there are all these crimes are going on. They want to defund the police, and politicians they're afraid, right? So they're going along with that. America is in trouble, big trouble. Okay, so. Ugh. It's good that in a way it's good that I'm not the president now. Why? Oh boy. Maybe I mean one possibility. Maybe President Trump and his people are wiser than me because they kind of experimented in Portland, Oregon. Okay, I love Portland, Oregon. Wonderful people, beautiful town. I've been there once. Okay, but so President Trump deployed 100 federal agents to Portland. Okay, uh, so and it didn't go very well, right? It increased the numbers of protesters by at least 10 times, tenfolds. Okay, so yeah, good thing nobody died, right? It's just tear gas, rubber bullet, so that's good. So what would I have done with the benefit of 2020 hindsight? Uh, I would use this federal preemption doctrine. What is federal preemption? It's supremacy clause. Like federal law, when it conflict with state law, then federal law wins when they conflict. Because the supremacy clause that's like that's in American jurisprudence. That's a federal preemption doctrine. Okay. I would override all the state mandate, stay-at-home order, closing down the business, mandatory closing down the non-essential business. I would override that. No, no state shall mandate business closing down or stay-at-home order. Mask. I don't like wearing mask, but if they require some business, like some grocery stores or supermarkets like Walmart that I always go to, if they do require now mask. Yeah, no problem. Okay, I don't like wearing it, but if they mandate it, business, yeah, sure, no problem. But when it comes to closing down the business, no non-essential business, I don't think there is such a thing as a non-essential business. I don't think so. Okay, then I will have to issue an executive order to open them up. Yeah. And no stay-at-home order either. Self-quarantine, if somebody's sick, yes, of course. But if somebody's not sick, no stay-at-home order, okay? And also no more testing. It causes more panic. It does more harm than good, okay? No more testing. COVID-19 testing, no more, okay? Good luck, right? Yeah. That's why it's good that I'm not the president now. How about martial law? Yeah, absolutely. Martial law. But the way I would do is this, okay? It's modified martial law. There's no curfew, no restriction of freedom of law-abiding, hardworking citizens. No. The way I would do it is this. Yeah, I will activate United States Army, Navy. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? And we'll talk about martial law. How I would have done it. Okay? Right. We'll take 5 minutes. All right. a heavy topic, right? Yeah, let's take a break. Okay, let's talk about something else. We'll get back to it. This is important, right? So, what did I do today? Yeah, I went to 3 different places, and yeah, handing out water bottles and handing out campaign cards, just like I always do. Okay, that's that. Okay, now let's get back to main discussion. Martial law, not to be confused with martial arts. Okay, so yeah, so riot happening, looting, taking down the statues, vandalism, spray painting, they're all illegal. Okay, arson and burglary, like looting, that's felony, right? But spray painting, taking down the statues, vandalism, that's misdemeanor. Misdemeanor is still crime, punishable up to 1 year in prison and $1,000 in fine. All right, that's misdemeanor. Okay, typically. And it's happening in so many big cities everywhere in America, except a few states, like peaceful states, rural country kind of states like Alaska, Vermont, Maine, West Virginia, or Wyoming, Montana, right? Yeah, or Hawaii maybe. Yeah, but other states like California, New York, Illinois, like Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, right? And also all these big cities, uh, crimes are happening, and police officers, there are only so many of them, so they need some help. So I would activate United States Air Force, Army, Navy, Marine, Coastal Guard, and also National Guards, reservists. I activate all of them. So what would they do? They'll be subordinate to local police officers. So they will work under local police officers. They will help them. Will they have arrest power? Yes. Yes. What if we run out of prison? Yeah, the federal prison will build some more prisons. Okay, no problem. Because violence needs to stop, right? If I'm the commander in chief, I cannot just let this happen. Illegal activities, crimes. If I'm the president, hypothetically, no, I'm not going to sit there and do nothing. No, no. Okay. No. So it be qualified martial law, modified martial law. Okay, so because military generals, they will have to work with the local police, all right, admirals, and they will have to work with, not with, but work under the police officers. Police officers, they're with their boss, new boss, right? Because they know all the locality, they know the people, culture of those towns and whatnot. Okay, so they have superior knowledge. And of course, military personnel, they will have some education regarding how to handle like riots, right? Rubber bullets and tear gas. Okay, so yeah, they're weapon trained. All the U.S. military personnel, they're weapon trained. So it shouldn't take too long to educate them about this riot control. Hmm? Yeah, that's how I would have done it. Okay, it won't be just one city like President Trump did with 100 agents acting on their own. No, I would have activated U.S. military everywhere. Okay, and then to restore law and order. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with peaceful demonstration, but if they break the law, well, there should be penalty for it so that it doesn't happen again. Okay, so yeah. That's what I've done it. Okay. Maybe it's not such a good idea. Okay, so Like I told you, yeah, it's good that I'm not the president. Okay, so but I have never recommended lockdown or wearing mask, or I would never have Dr. Fauci be on television scaring people. That would not have happened. Okay, why? I'm the doctor. Okay, I don't have MD, medical degree or anything. Medical doctor, no, I don't have it. But I'm the doctor. Okay, so you people have to listen to me. I am the doctor. Okay, so yeah. Boy. Yeah, whatever, right? Yeah. Just daydreaming, that's all. What time is it? I don't know. 6 or 7, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, in this qualified, modified martial law, no lethal force, no lethal force, unless they are being shot at, right? Yeah, no lethal force, and we are not going to do anything against these peaceful demonstrators because that's their constitutional right to assemble. But the most important thing is uh, mandatory closing of business. I override that with executive order. Okay, no state shall mandate uh, closing of business, and no state shall mandate um, stay at home order to individuals who are not sick, right? Yeah, because that's what's causing all these riots. Because people are bored at home, they are alone, they are lonely, they want to get together, and they cannot go to work. So yeah, how about protest? Okay, because government cannot stop the protest. It's their constitutional right, right? So yeah, it's sad to see America destroying itself. I love Lower 48. I used to live there. 6 different states. Alaska is the seventh state in America that I actually lived. All right. I love Lower 48. I love California and New York. Okay, they're great. Yeah. Oh boy. So it's very sad that America is being destroyed from inside. America's enemy is not China, Russia, North Korea, no. Iran, no. America's enemy is our own ignorance. We cannot just blame leaders, politicians. They just don't know what to do, right? It's not their fault. They're people too. Yeah, we cannot put all the blame on President Trump or governors and senators. No, they're people too. Okay, they don't know everything. Do I know everything? Yes. That was a joke, right? But do I know enough to be the president and lead this country better than President Trump or Vice President Joe Biden can? I believe so. That's why I'm running for president. Okay? I am. That's the name. I just don't talk about me running for president anymore. I mean, in front of other people, because but I do talk about me running for Alaska State Senator, right? Maybe that's more realistic goal, right? So, but as a protest, I am running for president too. Why? I think I can do better, right? Yeah, we'll take 5 minutes, okay? So, okay. Let me take this off. Okay, this is too uptight. I wanna relax. Alright. Okay, let's talk about something lighter. Okay, we're done with all these heavy topics. Okay, so and please don't take me too seriously. Okay, yeah. Yeah, please. Let's just laugh it off. Okay, so ha ha ha. Let's talk about budget. Okay, so government spending is like drug addiction. Okay, what happens to drug addicts? They increase the dose because our body, if I take drugs, illegal drugs like heroin, yeah, my body get used to it, right? So increase dose, I increase my dose of heroin, hypothetically, okay? I don't do heroin. Yeah, increase my dose until I die from drug overdose, right? So government spending, they raise tax and they until government shut down. They increase spending until the government shut down or until government go bankrupt. Okay, so just like drug addiction, right? So this analogy is there, right? Yeah, that's all I have to say really. I'm looking for my uh, there it is. Pineapple weed vodka. It's not a weed. It's just name. Okay, weed, not joint, not marijuana. No, just Alaska native plant. Wild chamomile. It's so good. Oh my goodness. So, am I an alcoholic? Would I die from alcohol overdose? I don't drink that much. Okay, no. So I learned how to drink properly from my dad. That's Asian drinking culture. Yeah, fathers in Asia they teach their sons how to drink properly. Okay, I started the first time I had drink with my dad was like when I was like probably like 9, 8, maybe not 7. I don't think so. Well, quite early on. Okay, yeah. I think the first drink I had with my dad was soju. It's Korean rice wine. It's about as strong as wine, like 15% alcohol, right? Yeah. And it's very smooth. So when I was in the U.S. Army, I mean, still Army veterans, okay, who've been to Korea, who got stationed there, and they tell me about soju, and they really liked it. Okay, so it's very smooth and very clear. It's colorless rice wine. Okay. So then I asked them, "Hey, have you ever had makgeolli?" And they didn't. They don't know what it is. Makgeolli is like Korean rice beer, and it's like the color is like yellowish white. It looks almost like milk, but kind of brownish, right? Makgeolli, yeah, that's also very good drink. I love makgeolli. Okay, but not as well known as soju, right? Yeah. There's also what's called dongdongju. Dongdongju is clear, but that's like rice beer, right? It's again not as common, not as well known. Have I had Japanese sake? Yeah, yeah. It was good. It's kind of warm, right? Yeah, it's just interesting. Yeah. So last up in this campaign activity was some kind of sports event, local sports event. I went there kind of when it was uh, finishing up. Okay, so people are coming from this place back to their parking lot, right? So I was standing there handing out water and my campaign card. Yeah. hmm And earlier, the second stop was my fellow candidates event. Yeah, we support each other, right? But in different races, though. Okay, so it doesn't matter. We are friends. We are buddies. Okay, so yeah. Yeah. First stop was PFD rally. Yeah, so let's talk about budget, right? So PFD is like 1,015 no $1,500 per year for everybody in Alaska if you apply for it, right? It's mostly from oil and gas money. Okay, so if you love oil and gas industry, we get PFD, right? Oil and gas companies in Alaska, they make bicycle trails, and parks. They do very good job, and they're doing good things for Alaskans. Yeah, we love oil and gas. Some of us also love coal. Alaska have a lot of coal. Okay, so we need deregulate, get rid of all this restriction and regulation that prevent us from mining coal because we have good technology. From what I heard, you can also gasify coal. You can make natural gas out of coal. Okay, we have those technologies. That's what I learned. So yeah, clean coal. I have to agree with President Trump. Yeah, coal technology nowadays is so advanced. You can make coal clean. Okay, and big chunk of electricity that we use come from coal. Okay, there's nothing wrong with coal. Okay? It's no longer dirty. Okay, we take 5 minutes break. Okay, so then we talk about PFD issue because it's very. I mean, many people feel so passionate about PFD in Alaska. Let's address it. Okay, personally, yeah, I love PFD, of course. I mean, I get $1,500 a year. What do I do with that money? I go on a vacation, 1 week vacation, 1 week package, hotel, car, airplane, round trip. It's about $1,000 package. Yeah, yes, I use my PFD money. Well, 1,500. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, this is a perfect fit. So I go on vacation. Where? Where there is this continuing legal education class is. Yeah, in Lower 48. Mm. Last time I went to San Diego, California, last year. The year before that, I went to Denver, Colorado. Okay. Oh yeah, Denver, Colorado, San Diego, California. I really liked it. Okay, beautiful towns, wonderful people. I really enjoyed that 1 week. Yeah, also I went to clubs, dance clubs there too. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Okay, I when I come home, I mean when I come back to a motel, I'm stone cold sober, and I was come to my motel, come home alone. Okay. Yeah, I don't fool around. Okay, so okay. Yeah. We'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Let's take 5 minutes. Woo. Give me a second. Uh, so I love my PhD, of course I do. But there's some politicians want to take it away from us or decrease PhD to use their money for social services. Okay, so yeah, we conservatives we are against that because we believe people money belong to the people. Okay, so yeah, smaller government. Okay, that's what we conservatives believe in. Okay, the only good government is a small government. Okay, that's what we conservatives believe in. Okay, so uh, so when it comes to PFD, yeah, I'm in support of full PFD, no de- decreasing PFD. Okay, so yeah, I do support that, of course. So social services, okay, like helping out the homeless people, people who got out of prison. Oh, I'm all for that, okay, but that money should not come from people's money by raising tax or taking away PFD in Alaska, okay. Then where should that money come from? Well, we politicians. What my recommendation is that they should focus on creating brand new businesses and help out local business people so that we make a lot of money. Okay? Yeah, there will be business tax just like it is now. Okay. If business make a lot of money, then government will have a lot of business tax money so that they can do social services because it is important. Social services very important. Okay, so yeah, so there's money coming in and money going out, right? To save money, what you should do increase the money coming in. That's one option. Second option, decrease the spending. Then you get to save money, or you can do both, right? So social services necessary. Yeah, we gotta help out homeless people, teach them how to work, right? But it shouldn't be free. They should work. Prisoners, they should work too, just like the rest of us, right? And they should be making their own money. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. So politicians should focus on making more money as opposed to taking the easy route of increasing the tax, taking the PFD away from people. No, they should focus on making more money by uh, encouraging brand new businesses. I have a lot of business ideas. Okay, yeah. So that's why I'm running for Alaska Senate, U.S. President. 2 years from now, yeah, I'll run for United States Senate, year 2022, whether I win or lose in this election next month. Okay, yeah. If I lose, yeah, I crawl back to my hole and do mathematics. That's the plan. If I lose, the primary is next month. It's coming so quickly. Okay. Am I scared? Am I nervous? Yeah. I don't quite look like a scared kid, right? I don't quite look like a nervous person. But am I scared? Am I nervous about it? Sure. But not really, right? I'm like, whatever. whatever. Yeah, as long as I have my house, my car, my job, my vodka, my cigarettes, I'm happy camper. Okay, so yeah, yeah. I don't take anything seriously. Okay, me, yeah, I'm laid back. I don't. I work smarter, not harder. Just like good old U.S. Army told me. And work and play, yes, and work smarter, not harder. Okay, yeah, I learned that from U.S. Army. Okay, so yeah, by our NCOs, like sergeants, non-commissioned officers, and also from officers, and yeah, because they're very wise and smart people, right? They're cool. From my colleagues, right? Yeah, everybody. Yeah, as long as I have my vodka, cigarette, my house, my job, my car, I'm happy camper. Okay, so yeah, I just get back to mathematics. Crawl back to my hole. Yeah, not my closet. No, I don't. I don't. I don't live in my closet. No, I live in my hole that we call humanology. Okay, so our hole. No problem. Yeah. So I really want to go to these karaoke bars and dance clubs, but the thing is, I already have been to many karaoke bars and dance clubs. They already have my card, campaign cards, and they already know who I am. Okay, but I want to go there because I really enjoy listening to other people singing, watching other people dancing, and me dancing, me singing. I really enjoy that. But the thing is, I'm doing going to a lot of different places and meeting a lot of people in this campaign season. So when I'm at home, when I come back from campaigning, I start drinking to relax. And when it's time, like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, I'm already too drunk to drive. But that's fine if I skip karaoke bars, dance clubs, because they already know who I am and they already have my campaign cards. They know I'm running. Okay, so yeah, so it's not too necessary for my campaign purpose that I go there, but I do want to go there because I really enjoy that. But I, because during the day and Friday night and Saturday all day, I do campaigning and then I come home and I start drinking and to relax. And I'm too drunk to drive to karaoke bars and dance clubs. Okay, so I just go to bed. Alright. So the only thing I can do is singing and dancing in my house. If I don't get elected, that will change. I go back to karaoke bars and dance clubs and sing and dance because campaign will stop there next month if I lose the election. Okay, so again, yeah, I have no problem losing the election. Okay, I want to win. I do my best to win, but it's not up to me. I do my best to win. It's up to the people, and they cannot be wrong. They are the gods, goddesses, kings and queens. They are the rulers. They are absolute. So whoever they vote for, whoever they elect to be Alaska State Senator in this district, 100% support. Yeah. Why? Because they are good. All these candidates, I would vote for any one of them. Okay, they're good. Okay. Yeah. So let's take 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, the other candidates are fantastic. Okay, I love them. They're my friends, right? Yeah. We'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah. All right. It's been 1 hour, so let's stop and restart, okay? So that I don't lose this footage because sometimes computer or software crashes, okay? Now, see you soon.